Hi, I'm David Buckland, CEO at Montgomery, and welcome to this week's Video Insight. Today I'm accompanied by Sean Sequeira, who's the Chief Investment Officer of Australian Eagle Asset Management. As many of you know, Australian Eagle Asset Management joined Montgomery about 11 months ago, Sean, and Sean physically sits right next to Roger and myself, and his team of Dan and Alan and Mark Oliver. We've been very, very pleased with the cultural fit to date. Sean, how's the first 11 months gone for you so far?
Well, it's been a bit of a change for us. It's a little bit more exciting, having more people in the office. We're used to only having four to six people in the office, but having a team of people doing different aspects of the business has created a little bit more excitement for us, and it's probably a little bit more exciting to come to work to see everyone.
Great. Now, we're in the middle of reporting season, and there have been some interesting reports for the year to June 2023, and obviously some interesting guidance for the year to June 2024. And I thought it might be a great opportunity for you just to touch on a couple of stocks in the Montgomery Fund portfolio and Montgomery Fund private fund portfolio, and just spend a few minutes on some of those companies.
Yeah. A couple of companies that do come to mind. The first one I would like to mention is probably Cochlear, that released their results on Tuesday. They had highlighted, and this is really important for our process, they highlighted a return to growth post-COVID. Now, that signifies to us not necessarily, we're looking at the numbers, we like to see earnings growth, but more importantly, it's the quality of the business that's really highlighted by that return to growth. And what that indicates to us is that this is the type of company that can grow long term. You will have ebbs and flows of earnings, growth that grow strongly, then ease back again, but consistent growth over the medium term is something that a really good quality company will exhibit. And that doesn't matter what it doesn't depend entirely upon what's going on around the world. It depends upon the product itself and how they manage it, and they're managing it great. So that is something that was highlighted by their results, and that return to growth is really well rewarded by the market. But more importantly for us, it's what it indicates about the medium to long-term future for the company.
Good, excellent. And what about a second stock, Sean?
Well, let's talk about something like QBE, which is a different type of stock, is not necessarily something that may grow long-term like at above market rates like Cochlear, but what we're seeing and what they're indicating from not this most recent half, but the half coming, is an improvement in their margins. And they're looking to actually improve margins, not just from the tailwinds that they're getting from higher interest rates, higher premiums, everyone will probably know about higher premiums, but they're looking to improve their margins from improving the way that they manage their risk. Now, that's something that we're looking forward to over the next maybe year. Should they do that, you'll get an improved quality of earnings, and that should be rewarded by the market. It's something that we're highlighting in their result and their outlook statement. But if they're able to do that, then we can see an improved rating by the market, and therefore an increased some support for their share price.
Excellent. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Two high quality stocks, Cochlear and QBE. And just to sort of recapitulate, Australian Eagle Asset Management now have just passed through their 18.5-year track record on the long side and have added handsome value versus the broad market. And their long-short fund has just had its 7th anniversary, and they've added at least 5% after expense value versus the broad market. So I'll leave it there. Thanks very much for your time, and it's good to sort of catch up with Sean and get to know a bit about the Eagle team, particularly Alan and Dan and Mark, and Sean's the leader of that team, And I hope you guys enjoyed that little presentation and got something out of it. And please continue to follow us on Facebook and Twitter.